things like, the first time that I held your hand, I noticed that your slogan was, but I wasn't worried. Because no one had ever paid attention to me like you did before. Like, do you remember saying, and when I was scared, you said, and I trusted that word implicitly. When I was tired, you said, and when I wanted to play, you were all like, I learned what love felt like when you held me at 11 p.m. and on a school night and told me, it's a real, integrated part of you. And I dreamed of you, whispering to me over and over again. I joined your friend group. It was so nice to be around other people who shared in my joy of knowing you. You told us, all we did was talk about you, how to get to know you better, how to get you to tell us again. Do you remember when I graduated high school? Because you were the very first one to tell me. told me I got nervous when I wouldn't hear from you as often. I moved to the outskirts hoping that you would notice me, call me back, but you seemed to look right through me. Eventually I asked you, hey, what's up? I miss you. And you said, I didn't understand. I asked you what was wrong. And then you hit me with I promised I could work on it. I could lose weight, get smaller. It was worth it for you to want to hang out with me again. I got sad hearing you tell others while I only heard I avoided you to avoid hearing but then I also wouldn't hear you tell me I decided that occasionally was enough. Anything was better than nothing, so we moved forward like this for another year. And then one day, you stopped me to comment. It was right after one of our shows, and I was thrilled. All of my hard work had paid off. You really were there for me. But before I could catch my breath and settle into this new version of us, where my needs were met, and I finally felt fulfilled, you said, and if I'm honest, that frightened me into the next 3 years and 5 houses that we were together. You were nice to me, I guess, for most of that time. But deep down, I was worried that what we had was fragile. I moved here to Philadelphia, where you told me that felt timeless. The deep connection I had with you was mine and of me. So even you couldn't take that away. And the next time that you told me. I left. I moved to the middle of somewhere, which is to say that you were nowhere except a part of me. I started running every day before dawn. That was how I chose to relate to my body away from you. You couldn't know this. After all, you weren't there, but a man. He tried to take my body away from me, and I really thought that he'd succeeded until, for old time's sake, I went out with you in New York City, where you asked me and I didn't understand why you would ask me that until we were back here in Philadelphia, dancing a few weeks later, and I felt it. You kept my body safe with you. It was practically just as I had left it. In all of the important ways, it was just as strong, as capable, as aware. You said, "It's true," I replied. "Thank you for helping me shape this body. Thank you for keeping it warm. I'm so glad I have a body that can feel so happy moving, so happy breathing. But I'll have my body back now. I have my life back now. And maybe I'll see you down the road."